the game. I believe in you, that's what it'll say. Nice and kind, leading cobalt ice. He's a blue, cute, and deadly little guy. Seeing through the fog, old gods he's slayed. Go 7, go 7, go 7, go 7. Go 7, go 7, go 7, go 7. Go7, king of the game. I believe in you, that's what it'll say. Nice and kind, leading cobalt ice. He's a blue, cute, and deadly little guy. Seeing through the fog, old gods he's slayed. Go 7, go 7, go 7, go 7. Go 7, go 7, go 7, go 7. Go7, king of the game. I believe in you, that's what it'll say. Nice and kind, leading cobalt ice. He's a blue, cute, and deadly little guy. Seeing through the fog, old gods he's slayed. Go 7, go 7, go 7, go 7. Go 7, go 7, go 7, go 7. Go7.
How's that? Ah, now you can hear me. Silent Penguin no more. Got Mr. Cannon and disc playing? We'll watch Mr. Cannon and disc play. We got Max versus Eagle. Hello. Okay. Very ominous. Well, it looks like Disc has managed to get a little bit of an income lead. Yeah, your two rivals. Hello, Sal. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's just this one city that Mr. Cannon's missing out on that Disc has managed to claim over here. You lost round 1. I'm so sorry. Wait, didn't that just start today? Mega Man, what are you going to tell me? Your Global League game is followed by both Melth and Advanced Warrior? Ooh. You just act like you play this game, but you only really watch it. Kinda hoping to lose it because you were weak and joined it anyway. Rip lost round 0? Oh no. How did you lose round 0? Didn't join? It was a Hawk versus Max? Did you, like, miss out on the tier? Like, missed what it said or something? That's pretty rough. Rip indeed did not join. I didn't join either. I did think about it. But considering I'm almost timing out in my single game, I was like, I probably can't do this right now. You were Hawk? And you lost? Did Max have some secret strats? Was there like a max power that caught you off guard? He does have higher firepower than Hawk on the vehicles. And the extra movement. I could see it happening. Oh, yeah. Going from fog straight to mixed base standard is going to be tough. That's true. And Max will have a stronger early game than Hawk. If it's just vehicle fights. Especially because Hawk's power will take a while to come online. So Mr. Cannon went for a single little copter strike. It is out of any range of punish from disc. It's very easy to get demoralized. Yeah. The real Grim guy is following your match? Wow. Congratulations. See how when the pressure is more on disc than it, well, I mean, it's a little bit on Mr. Cannon because he's behind a tiny bit in income, but Eagle scales way better than Max when it comes to unit count, so it's kind of like the pressure is still on disc. Your favorite players following my match. Well, Mr. Cannon is hurting a bit on time there. That's true. Yeah, that does look a little painful. Not hugely painful, but a little painful. He will eventually need 2 turns worth of time, that's true. Disc also has to be a little bit careful. I mean, you don't want to allow Eagle to build up a charge in a fairly non-scary way. I think the chat's doing alright. All these infantry are going to have to run away. Or maybe not. Well, the anti-air is pretty cheeky. And Mr. Cannon... Well, if Mr. Cannon had another copter over here... Can always offer a copter for anti-air trade thanks to the artillery backup. Bug tower defense. Whoa. You're starting to not believe in tiers? You're currently losing a Drake versus Olaf Global League match? That's not so bad. You know, you're both COs get kind of wrecked by the opponent's weather. Of course, Olaf got better air. So. 2 weeks of major releases at work? My goodness. Drake Super is the only one that can make Olaf sad when it comes to weather. It's true. And they tied. Hey, well done, Deegis. Well done, Deegis. It does look like a fairly open standard map. I'll give you that. Which is why Max was probably picked. Well, Bree, if you feel like you're like resigning, if you're often resigning too early, then just stick in the game a little longer and see how it goes. Being able to recover from mistakes is a valuable skill after all. I also hate the Olaf mirror. I understand that. Yeah, you usually have to fight the urge to resign truthfully. I would start forcing yourself to play those more uncomfortable games then. Otherwise, you're just developing a nasty habit. The meaning of life is 42. Everyone knows that. The meaning of your life is always very subjective. It's up to you. I think Max would prefer 2 bases. Maybe. Starflash, I do not have more free time. I'm sorry to say. I have less free time, but I'm still here with some streams. It's all good. I still made it. I had heard that you've been destroying it live leak, Starflash. Leaving no one spared. You and Shu. Now, 42 might be the answer, not the meaning. That's true. Looking to get back to rank 1, yeah. Well, Starflash, if there's one thing I know about you, it's that you're relentless. The games just won't stop, so I bet you'll be back up there, no problem. Eagles time's getting pretty low. Hello, Dark Raider. Yeah, the max income lead's nice, but it is only a single 1,000 in income lead. So, I don't know if that really makes up for the difference in how strong the Eagle Super can be. We'll find out. Disc would like to have a 2K income lead. That would be nice. I probably would have offered a copter for anti-air trade if I was Mr. King. That's okay that it didn't happen. You see why Fluffy likes Sonya now? Tanks on the front lines too. I mean, there's definitely some decent attacks here for Mr. Cannon, especially because this isn't walled off. be on the losing side, but opponent resigns because of the question mark HP. That's true. That can happen. We've seen it happen, even with big names. The psychology of it. I mean, this looks pretty good for Eagle. I'd be happier for Max if this was a complete wall. But this looks very breakable. Imagine if all Advanced Wars by Web Users just never showed HP. I'd be down for that. Get these. I mean, look at how busy these numbers make the field. Just make them all like this forever. You're spying on this, residing on the spot if you got a Sturm Mega Tank coming towards you. I'd say this attack looks pretty dubious to me too. We'll see if Mr. Cannon jumps on it though. What up, Humida? Humida, I need to send you the script. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I wonder if I can get that right now. That's how busy I am. The busy penguin can't even remember little things like that. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even title it. Okay, back at it. In the future, this would be a podcast day. Does a 10 health infantry and a 5 health infantry drop an 8 health infantry? That's something you would check with the calculator. It's going to depend on things like terrain, but if we do like one comm tower, make you 8, doesn't really matter. See, we're on road, so we do 60 to 69. An 8 health infantry has 80 to 71 health. Knocks it down to 2. And the answer would be yes, exactly. Or even more than exactly. If it's on a road and you have a comm tower. You would drop a 9 health one, it looks like. It's keeping me busy these days. It's the, you know, working full time and stuff. And family. Working full time, family, hosting stuff. I do. After work, of course, is Advanced Wars by Web on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I do family stuff on Tuesdays. I host a friend get together on Thursdays. So got a jam-packed week. The game so far going pretty well. I'm surprised that Mr. Cannon didn't kill this tank. Because this tank could have reached here. You go copter and then tank smack, and then that opens up a bunch of swings to gobble up all these infantry. So, surprised that didn't happen. How's the Queen Penguin doing? Very, very well. Looking forward to Valentine's Day, we are. I say as Yoda. Starflash, you had an auto end turn? I've had that happen. I almost timed out today. I luckily checked to see my tournament game. Don't forget about Valentine's Day. Yeah, we've been playing on Thursday. We've been playing Micro Macro Crime City, which is a great game. It's like Where's Waldo, but with a temporal map as you track people who go about the city on these like following like cue cards that tell you what's going on. I hope your girlfriend doesn't kill you if you forget. Valentine's Day isn't huge down here, or at least not with the people I know, but it's still nice to celebrate. Ooh, an awesome garden center. That's nice. It's pretty big. I guess my people I know aren't super big into it. Yeah, sword signature really comes down to play style and preference there. Like, I hate stalling, but Fluffy loves stalling. I don't think we'll see a Penguin Cup. I mean, maybe if people really, really want it. But I think there's enough tournaments. And I think the Advanced Wars by Web tournaments are really good. Mr. Cannon was so chill down here. This does give Disc the opportunity to just back off and be happy being up 2k in this area. Penguin Cup where both armies have to play with penguins plus Olaf Mirror. Oh my gosh. It would be funny to make everyone play as the penguins. Which reminds me. Make these guys the penguins. That's better. What are my top 5 COs? You can play Andy, Sammy, Von Bolt, Sonya, and Sturm. That's quite the selection. Two v two. It would be FFA, free for all, but everyone's penguin. Except for Volbolt, the other 4 are pretty special. It's true. Two v two, but you don't know who your teammate is. I don't know how that would work, but that would be pretty cool. Someone dodged you, Himeta. How rude. There you go, Himeta. That should have worked. Teams Live League. One day. One day. Hey, Subby. I don't know if that's true, if dodging gets you in trouble. Sonya isn't even in your top 10. You already feel like you picked her too many times. Well, I did pick her a lot in High Fun's Fog. A decent amount in Fog. But she's a lot better in High Fun's Fog. Isn't that every Fog map? Hey! I did play Sonya a few times in live. Well, you get her super more often, and bombers are a bigger thing. There's lots of recons running around, so you get tons of vision, and then that makes sure that your bomber can't be hit by their fighters, and you just go in, blow up their stuff, and they can't hit you with their anti-airs. The High Fun's tier list does differ a fair bit from the regular tier list. Like, Andy's higher and stuff like that. It's kind of just like a hodgepodge, a combination of High Funds and Fog for the tier list wise. It's on the Discord somewhere. Yeah, there'll be Mega Tank chains that can happen. You wish you could pick Jugger and High Funds. You could do Jugger and High Funds Fog. That was or not my only game, but one of my games against Starflash and High Funds Fog was my Jugger against his Max. That's back when he was more new to that specific format, though. Still enjoyed having Recon zooming around, blowing up Neo tanks and the like, though. Yeah, limited High Funds. Yeah, let's see, Starflash remembers it. Good times. The elf was low fun. The variant is limited Or limited high funds, something like that. So you have less income per property, but you start with a bunch of money. We got a max power. There was one pro player that told you he thought low funds would be really interesting. Was this player named Dredge? So not really a pro player, but I did play some low funds though. It's not so bad. Wow, Humana. Don't say that about Dredge, even though I just said it. JK. Mode where your CO's day-to-day is not changed, but your powers are mixed and matched from other COs. That'd be awesome. That would be pretty good for like a quack cup. I have a feeling people would rage so much. There's definitely some powers that are way better than others. CO randomizer sounds fun. Sammy and Sasha would do well in low funds, it's true. You like a random CO pick for Live League? I assume you want random CO pick for the tier. I mean, Mega Man, the real way to do that is every time you use your power, you get a new power. Yeah, I can't wait to play Vombolt with a real power, yeah. I mean, even Vombolt with just Adder's power would be amazing. I assume they would get the other power bar. Ooh, maybe Vombolt with Sasha's normal power would be the way to go. Like, I'm just gonna keep this to a day-to-day stat off. It's amazing how Vombolt's got one of the best day-to-days. It's so simple. Just plus 10, plus 10. It's true, even if Vombolt didn't get any movement. Ooh, Sturm with Andy's powers would be pretty nice. That's true. Right, there's 4 bars of charge that Mr. Cannon would have to make up here. That's a lot to make it to the super. There are 2 copters I could try to sacrifice, but I suspect there'll be one more turn before we get the Mr. Cannon super. Grim would prefer to have Adder's power than Lightning Strike. I think Max would hate to have Grid's power, but it would be very funny. Time is soon. Maybe Von Bolt would just like to have Victory March. Smacketh. The tank did a damage back. Mad respect. Max showing his power. Ooh, Combi with Sensei power. Oh, that's a good one, Starflash. That's a good one. Those should be some hard to kill infantry. Give Victory March to Sensei. I wonder if Combi would prefer to have Andy's super than his own. Yeah, well, look at that, Starflash. We thought the same thing. I mean, Combi has a really good super, but the units are already really tough. I think the Andy super is better. Oh, that's a good point, Subby. That's a good point, Subby. We should be looking at this in a different way. Combi, whose power do we give to Combi so that he's no longer tier 0 and you can play him? I mean, I think you could give him Olaf's normal power. Hey, he can probably just keep his normal power. It's pretty bad. Who's got the worst super in the game? Sturm, maybe? Oh, War Bonds? There you go, War Bonds. You're right. Give him War Bonds. He's probably still tier 0. I don't think Jugger's got a worse super than war bonds. You gotta respect the luck. If Barbaric Blow reduced defense, it'd be bad. I think war bonds is almost completely useless, so that's definitely the one they do. Yeah, war bonds makes sense, so he can buy some more expensive units. Yeah. You should give him... No, we give him Eagle's Copter Command. Where's normal power? Mr. Cannon actually made it to the super? How did I miss that? Oh, it was... Oh, that's right. I remember. It was a copter attacking the anti-air. Oh, it's lightning drive. That's right. Not copter command. Q-Com by Colin Super. That's also a good choice. Okay, that was a pretty okay lightning strike. There's nothing to deal with the copter up here, which is a little awkward. But the artillery got to fire off over here. It might have been a mistake to dive in a little far here, but we'll see. I think Combi would be good with Sensei's powers. I think I do agree with you, Fluffy, that stalling was probably the way to go. When you have a minute or so on the clock, it's, you know, it's a lot of pressure. Yeah, in goes the copter. Being real annoying. Another one. Follow up. It does look very promising for Mr. Cannon to maybe get some cities off of this attack or this lightning strike. Well, if you've got an idea sub, you should probably submit it. I don't know if it's still, if they're still accepting submissions. Unlucky base skip. Yeah, short 200 funds. Well, they are still open. Well, there you go. Yeah, unfortunately, the silver seals are not going to be a thing because of the Nazis ruining everything. Gosh darn Nazis. Can't let us have any fun. 7 days. Okay. It's true. Well, you can't do you can't do silver seals because they abbreviate to SS. Yeah, the Nazis ruined it. Just change seals to dragons. But then that ruins the connection of seals to penguins. Where's your medal? They abbreviate names. You'll see it as CI, yeah. But they do that. And BM for Blue Moon. Apparently Navy SEALs is still in the running. Emerald seals? I don't know if I know the reference to emerald seals. So there, we might see Navy SEALs. Everyone run and hide. The anti-air. Except for this tank, apparently. Dinos are very popular. Oh, okay. Is this a free capture? This was. I don't know why Mr. Kenny went with this capture. That's not free because the tank can just come over and hit it. But this one was free. Feels bad, man. We are on the clock. Mr. Cannon down to 11 seconds. Fossil something, huh? Wahoo! Hello, hello. Fossil fuels. FF. There was a dog one. Don't remember its name though. Chocolate Labs. Yeah, it's Humitas. Chocolate Labs. It does look pretty nice. I'll admit. I'll admit. Mr. Kenny go over the join cap over here. Did miss out on getting the city. It's a little bit of a shame, but when you're down a lot of time, that can happen. You play the High Funds Eagle versus as Sensei versus Days of Plague. That sounds like a rough game. I thought we had a white. Isn't the gray sky the opposition? Or am I wrong? I don't remember. Or is Steel Galaxy just straight up Star Wars? I don't remember. I don't remember. Penguins are the important ones. Maybe that is what happens. Keaton, that does also upset me that White Nova isn't white, it's pink. Very disappointing. Yeah, it feels just straight up Star Wars. Yeah. Seven seconds left on the clock. Isn't it more beige? I'd say it's pink. Pinkish beige. What it isn't is white. I can check right now. Even here. That's pink. That's pink. I think Jade's son. No, it's not whiter. On the drop down, it's whiter, but the you wouldn't call that pink? It's like skin color? I guess that depends on what your skin color is. Compared to Pink Cosmo? I mean, that's a different shade of pink for sure. I mean, this is like a very vibrant pink. This is almost like... It's not quite like almost purple pink. This is like a very light pink. It's like a rose pink, maybe? You think you should make Gray Sky more gray? It is a very dark gray. Black hole is also kind of just a dark purple. Gray Sky is really more black than Black Hole is. At least Yellow Comet's yellow. Cobalt Ice is cobalt. How about light green for Fluffy and have googly eyes on the infantry? That could be good. That could be good. Is Gray Sky supposed to be Orange Star? Well, after all those, after the Eagle Super and everything, Max is still in a 2K income lead, so that's pretty good. Slime faction. You always use Teal Galaxy? A fellow rebel. Turn every unit into Uzium. You like the hats? This is the reason to play them. don't know why, but I've become oddly attached to the fact that the Cobalt Ice Infantry don't have pixels for the top of their head. It just works. Unless they got added in. Now I might be seeing things. I zoom in on them. Right, I can zoom in. Yeah, no, they don't have the pixels on top of their heads. Yeah. It just works. They have a darker blue, but they have a black outline otherwise. Is that the same for every infantry? They don't have the black? No, these guys have the black on top. Don't they? Maybe they don't. No, they do. Am I seeing things? They do. They do. Blue Moon has a dark blue as well. Oh, never mind then. This sounds scripted. But something that's really funny. Ooh, Keaton, if you're not feeling good, definitely turn in early. Medium tank. Need a fight. Day 18, so 12 more days. Maybe it would behoove Disc to stall a bit, who knows? First time you saw the mech sprite, you always thought the mech squadron were all girls? What about the mechs made you think they were girls? Well done, Lucille. Well done. That takes a lot of dedication. I just have Cobalt Ice and Brown Desert as my main there. Behind their helmet, there's a little bit of their sprite that looks like a ponytail. Oh, is it like the back of the gun? I see, I see. Mr. Cannon trying to follow in Fluffy's footsteps. We've got 4 anti-airs. Oh, well, welcome, Eternal, and I'm glad you're enjoying. We're just chilling on these streams, of course. On the other ones, I do much more analysis. I was going to ask, do people want intermissions on the streams? Like at the midway point? Or are they good with me just talking for 2 hours straight on the replays? Ooh. Mr. Cannon going all in at the bottom here. Well, I'd probably do like a 5-minute intermission or a 10-minute intermission in the very middle after an hour. You can always pause if you want. Yeah, there's something you guys can do. Yeah. You come and go as you need. Hydration pause between games. That'd probably be good for me. Anti-air is actually the name of the missiles. That makes sense to me. I mean, the anti-air unit is very oddly named. Like, it is good against air, but it's also good against infantry. It's good against recons. It's somewhat okay against tanks. It's good against anti-airs. But the missile's only good against air. DCA. Defense contra Aravium. Wall wars, indeed. They had a fight. You rename the anti-airs to Suicide Squad. They do die a lot. Defense against planes. It's really defense. Well, it is defense against planes, but oftentimes it's defense against copters. Congratulations on your victory in round 1. Didn't the tournament just start today? Oh, sorry, on the 5th? Oh, okay. Again, there's been multiple days. There have been multiple days. You know, like trying to outstall Eagles. I would agree with you, you Red Halo, but there is a day limit, so it does make the stalling more effective. It's 30 days, right? It's day 20. Yeah. Well, Eagle's kind of comfortable stalling down 2K. You're missing out a little bit on the value, of course, but Eagle units are worth more than the max ones, to the Lightning Strike being slightly good. We'll see how it goes. Right now, Eagle is definitely not getting a Lightning Strike in one turn. At least not without major sacrifices. Yeah. Only 10 days left. Day out of 30. I could see the labbiness being interesting for Global League. I personally don't like playing with them. But it does give you something else to fight over on the map. Really? April 25th is World Penguin Day, huh? You're gonna make a special penguin server banner? Why, thank you. I appreciate it, as do many other penguins. That's something that all the other countries are missing out on. You don't have any World Gray Sky Days. There might be a World Lightning Day, I don't know. But there's World Penguin Days. Art. Like my desktop background is the penguin crossing up the Delaware. 4th of July is World Orange Star Day. There are a couple of alien days kind of disputed between who celebrates them. You do, Red Halo. They're very good. For those that don't know, there's a whole bunch of penguin pictures for different parts of the world because Red Halo was playing in a big old multiplayer game on like a world map. And so whenever his penguins landed in a country, he would make a piece of art of their conquest and or exploration. I assume for the U.S. one, you made the, it's just the famous painting of Washington crossing the Delaware, except that the rowboat is a lander, and Washington's face is a penguin's face, and it's beautiful. If you join Cobalt Ice on the Advanced Wars by Web Discord, you will have access to the hidden Cobalt Ice HQ Discord channel, and you can see pictures like that. Although there hasn't been any new pictures to that channel for quite a while. For a while, there was a bit where there was more updates though. We're all penguins here. It's fine. It's fine. Violated the sacred secret. Quite the stare down. For day 22. Now all Mr. Cannon has to do is capture one city to draw the game. People can also boost the Advanced Wars by Web server with Nitro to see it too. True. You don't have to be a penguin. You can invade in other ways. You want more people to boost the server. Gotcha. I don't know if there's an orca army. Are orcas the ultimate rival to penguins? I mean, I know they eat penguins, but I think seals eat way more. Guerrilla marketing by penguins. Red Halo is a master of marketing. Ooh, Red Halo, have you seen the Chocolate Labs, the dog submission by Humida? It's very good. I bet orcas would munch on polar bears if they could get them. Ooh. Having some max tech ups. We have a max Neo tank now. I mean, it's definitely pretty scary for the one medium tank out there. Fluffy demands Eagle Bomber. Mr. Cannon goes in with a swing. There are only 2 max anti-airs, that's true. Welcome back. It's a big ol' stare down. You wish you saved the replay of the big team FFA you played with me. Oh yeah, we won that one. I think. That was definitely a very high rated FFA. Why am I watching this? I know, I'm watching you guys stall at each other. Hi, Disc. We've been watching this whole time. Look at you guys go. It's true, Mr. Gan's really low on time, which is it's not something that's been easy to recover. Eagle very sad. This is why global damage exists. Yeah, Red Halo, you can always submit the replay. I'll cover it. It will be tough for Mr. Can to get that super going. And we're getting low on the days. So Mr. Can's going to have to make a move. Hola, hola. Okay. Well, Disc is definitely threatening the city up there. It would make Mr. Cannon very sad to lose it. A very cautious Max. It's a very stally Max. Day 23 of 30. I think Disc is going to try and win without fighting. Waiting for day 30. I mean, Mr. Cannon would really like it if Disc overextended, and then the lightning strike just wipes everything out, and then the city gets captured. This one is all that's needed. The lightning strike would be very scary. Whoa, even Starflash says hard time at 2 minutes 30 here. Okay, okay. You play super fast and bank 15 minutes to super calc. You see, what you do is you play at a decent speed, and then you spend like 5 minutes deciding on when you're going to move a single infantry. That's the real way to play live. That's how you win for Shu. I saw one of your games against Shu where he must not have played the map before, because he didn't go for the neutral base right away. And then tried to like rush a lab, but there was multiple labs. Such is the danger of playing live games on maps you don't know. That was a Max Eagle game, yeah. And that's the Go7 way of playing live. You take your turn, and you spend multiple minutes moving a single infantry as the last unit to move. I saw that I got hit by another nuke, Fluffy. It was very rude. Starflash, that game looked very uncomfortable. I was actually pretty impressed. Shu was getting some work done, despite having a rough start, shall we say. So Fluffy, why did you get to go onto Advanced Warrior's account to take the turn for him? I think so. I think his medium tank did a lot too. It was just like one turn where they kind of did nothing, but otherwise they were really good. Oh yeah, Starflash, I remember that. I was like, why is Starflash not building a copter? There was a turn that Shu like backed off, and I was like, Starflash is just going to build a copter and things will get rough. I think he chased him. Really committing to the tank fights. I see, Fluffy, I see. You're just always so drawn into light tank production. Years ago in the old interface, you tried to sort of Twitch plays Advanced Wars by web account for a bit. How'd that go? Honks do be good. They are very good. Okay, Mr. Cannon's gonna have some like 4 minutes or so for this super turn. Battalion Wars did it. Walling in a live game? This is try-harding. No. Red Halo, that does sound like it'd be very buggy. This is the fluffy way to play. Playing Battalion Wars? I could try. Does it even have a single player? I don't know anything about Battalion Wars. Other than it's a precursor to Advance Wars. Well, thank you, Red Halo. Thank you. Tried Sensei in a live match. A single co-op and versus. Okay. Oh, that game. That's not the game I was thinking of. I could try it. I could try it. I was thinking about playing Portal. Blast of the Past. It's also a shooter. Oh, that's not third person. This is a Wii game? And we got 5 turns. I mean, Eagle can in theory capture a property in 5 turns. It's just not very easy. It looks like Mr. Cannon's not going to get the super this turn, so she should probably end the turn really quickly, just to bank up time. I sometimes play live matches on stream, but it does indeed burn me out. You can see me, I mean, there's videos of me playing live against Tordred, against Starflash, against Poland, against a bunch of people. And who else? A bunch of people. Those are just the ones that came to the top of my mind. Oh, Fluffy. Lots of them against Fluffy. True. I don't know how I forgot about you. For a while there, I was doing a lot of live games against viewers. Not all of them would show up, but Fluffy was always there. It definitely burned me out, though. This could be diving in. Like the bomber's gonna live, though. You're waiting for me to say Fluffy. I'm so sorry. I'm not quite sure why Disc dove in there. It looks a little awkward for sure. Especially because this medium tank can't die. It looks like we're just gonna shoot down this way. Or maybe not. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very awkward. Oh. Mr. Cannon's probably gonna get a great lightning strike here. I don't know if it'll be possible to get a city. I don't think that's right. Okay, got a little copter swing in there. The Eagle will definitely have a nice turn, but don't think it'll ever be possible to get a city. Almost all the Eagle infantry are dead. There's only 4 turns. Wow, Fluffy, killing my poor Sturm Mega. That's quite the roll, though. There's a big fight happening in Starflash. There's only 4 days left. Disc has dove in. Mr. Cannon will have a nice turn, but probably won't be able to get a property. Disc wanted the fireworks. Didn't want to get labeled just a staller forever. Mr. Eagle, I don't feel so good. Action time. The fighter's gonna be really annoying. There is only 2 anti-air left, but if Mr. Cannon wants, can just build more. Lightning strike. Does have to do a bunch of moves really quickly, though. Oh, only 2 Cobalt Eyes or anti-airs. That's also true. And that could be more impactful with the bomber. Fly like a cannonball. I have to delete infantry, which is a little awkward. Decided to attack with it instead. Don't mess with those max anti-airs. The super's active. You know, I've had my anti-airs kill medium tanks quite a bit. It might just be that they have like surprisingly decent damage against them. It's not that great, but it's like not that bad. It's at least a health. If you're max, a super active. I've definitely killed medium tanks with anti-airs before. Did that medium tank do 0 damage to the Neo tank? Or like not enough to take a point off? The bomber can go after the anti-air. You've killed anti-airs with medium tanks? That is not surprising. Yeah. There was a time when this city could have been captured, but probably wouldn't have been able to be held. It was definitely some good damage. Eagle was always minus 2k. Well, there was a while that it was only minus 1k. Yeah, if there wasn't a turn limit, then Eagle would have been a lot happier, of course. Even down 2k. Well, yeah. I'm saying if there wasn't a 30-day limit. Hashtag delete tier 2. Live Lake City WinCon is so oof. It's definitely part of the format. Sure Kenny can get some more damage done with this bomber. Oof. Lived at one. Tier 3 supremacy indeed. Long live the Olaf mirrors. I hate them so much. Yeah, it's a very, very valuable bomber. I'm a decent Sammy player, I guess. But you know who's actually quite a good Sammy player? Someone whose name starts with Z and I can't remember the rest of it. But they beat me up a whole bunch in Silvero's weird tournament. Adapt, are you a really good Sammy player? I think you're decent, right? Not Zeronix. Let's see if I can find him. I don't know if they're even still playing. Not Zrim. Not Starflash. Starflash, do you even play as as Sammy? Zukill's their name, right? Yeah. Zukill. They are a good Sammy player. Well, it says they were last active yesterday. Or today. They're still here. But they haven't played a league game for quite a while. They're very good, though. You won the grand final versus Poland on Sammy? Congratulations. Starflash, in my mind, you're always a Kindle player. Maybe you've grown up. You've grown past the Kindle. Never. Starflash says you like Andy more than Kindle? I don't believe that. I mean, I like Andy more than Kindle. I'm like Starflash and Rice Muncher. Just Kindle, 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 Kindle. It would never use an iPad. You love Kindle mirrors? Your win in High Funds versus Sweet was your best win ever? Congratulations on that. Can Eagle draw this game? Thinking... Did this capture? I think that could be interrupted. Fluffy's disappointed. Oh, the Eagle Lightning Strike would walled off completely. Oh. That would have been a pretty sick draw. Mr. King can try one by route. That would be also very cool. Is bombers low on ammo? It's fairly rare you see that. Helicopter didn't get the kill. Sad days. It's down to 4 ammo. It shot 5 times. In the Eagle camp, max copters have what, like 5% more attack, 10% less defense. That's pretty rough. That 10% defense tends to matter a lot. I thought Eagle could one shot. Oh, it can, but only on the max roll. Oh, okay. Disc down to very little. You can definitely get really high up there just exploiting the lack of anti-airs. The very last turn. They do. Unless you're someone who's very unfortunate. Andy doesn't without a power. Sturm Super doesn't. And the one that really hurts is poor Grit. Doesn't even one shot without a power. Right, I guess it's a roll. We did watch this entire game. Mr. Cannon had a chance to tie the game. It's over. GG. $70K value lead and loss. Yeah. GG. It's quite the day limit. Saved by the bell. Ding, 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 ding. The song is appropriate for the end. Oh my gosh, it's nobody good. Nobody Good is one of the first people I ever lost to, I think. Not Apple time. Oh, wait. Actually, it is Apple time. I started a little late. Well, we'll look at this for a tiny bit before I bring out the Apple. Coal supremacy, it's true. Well, it looks like nobody good is actually in a pretty decent spot. Has a nice charge advantage. He's only down a single property. Oh yeah, this is the lab rush map. You just kind of rushing. There's a decent amount of roads. I can see this working out, but I do need to call it here. I have to go shopping before I go to bed. So I leave you all with an apple. I'll scroll this down a bit first, so you guys can see it. Apple time is an ending time. I know. We only got to see one game, but we saw through pretty much the whole thing. Map not symmetrical? I think it's symmetrical. It's just that this pipe dream got broken. Anyway, good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.
It's Go7, king of the penguins. Of all the penguins, he is king. It's Go7, king of the penguins. Being king of the penguins, that's his thing.